Welcome back, everyone, to the Dog Castle. Last we left off, we got our ship into space, and now we're gonna try to land on a planet and get ourselves into some trouble. Acquire the science groundbreaking companion quest. Locate a security terminal on the groundbreak. Ask 80 about Sam. Let's do that.
Welcome back, Captain.
Tell me about my
How
robot.
can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the automatic? Yeah.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely
You never even used it once?
notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Ooh.
I wish I was your second derivative, so I could investigate your concavities.
Oh, she loves it.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
What?
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with...
I'd like to learn about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss? We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
You can take care of that for us, right? Well, give me a...
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with station representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship. You are more than welcome, Captain.
I want to ask about somewhere else.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Orbital lab.
Yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most. There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
What? For what? No. What?
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Why do you might be rough?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
What?
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Terra 2.
Where in Terra 2?
Oh. Okay.
Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like say, a plague, were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet.
Well, there's no power, so...
You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague.
How's Edgewater faring since we left?
Since you diverted power to the deserters, the botanical lab is thriving. However, Emerald Vale's cannery shut down, leading to a total collapse of Edgewater's population. Thank you, Captain.
How are you getting like real-time promo?
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Monarch.
Where in Monarch?
Stellar?
Ah, Monarch. The armpit of the Halcyon
Oh,
system.
good.
Her last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count Sublight's smuggler's port at Fallbrook. I believe it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness and a lawless land with no corporate presence. You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay for additional data points.
Smuggler's
It's Sublight
port.
run for the purpose of shipping contraband, and before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't tell you.
Ah.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The other monarch.
Where in Monarch? Warning. All colonists are urged to reconsider travel to Cascadia due to infestation of mantisaurs and risk of indefinite detention or
Whoa,
death.
look at her eyes. They're freaking me out.
There are no people aside from marauders in Cascadia. There is only death. The local report is that you will very likely die
Oh,
if
thank
leave
you.
Cascadia's landing pad. This is one of those times where you say one word but really mean another, isn't it? I suppose you would find an environment like this fun.
Talk about something
How can I
else.
be of assistance?
Got a minute to
I
talk.
have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I mean, I
When I
guess.
simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain.
What about your last captain? Do you miss him, or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns.
She's so sad.
I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Other captains on this ship? We both know I'm not Alex Hawthorne, right? Let's talk about something else.
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of
I don't think I have
assistance?
anything else to talk about.
I request you do not wake me if I...
Alright, what was I doing? I kinda got sidetracked. Wants me to track down some dude. Ground break, ground break. Everyone wants me to go to ground break. I want to go to my captain quarter real quick. Let's see what the computer holds for me. Do not forget what you found at discarded sanction manifest automatic and scrapyard during your last job. Should not be too difficult to get it up and running with a few key modifications. Combat counter might say clean, mean, killing machine. Remove a factory standard part. Suds steeper was successful. Deliver of combat machine part. Acid steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be assault 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend. But I do. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can't fetch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roswell. I'm sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Anya abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop. Back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details come later. Wait, if he knew how to like use technology and stuff, why was he an idiot and held the beacon? Nothing. That does not look like a cleaning robot. It looks like something out of like 40K. Alright. Captain Core Guardians attempt to turn Sam into a combat capability and Hawthorne plan to replace stuff with an Assessor, but never picked up the part from Roswell. Okay, I think I gotta go to the ground. Ooh, my goodness. Where is Roswell? There's the ground break. Where am I at? Is that me? Ooh, this is bigger than I thought. Guess I'm gonna go to the ground break. Terra. Docking. Can't go to the other places. Landing. Guess I'll go to the ground break. My friend said he went to the Monarch or something like that. I hope you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that may have been discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked. Though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they enter. Moving between planets can be extremely and all employees and...
Arrived at the groundbreaker.
Okay. Wonder how big it is.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Alright.
Goodbye.
Let's board the groundbreaker. I'm assuming I just go to the...
Can we talk?
Yeah.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
She can't be that good. This place is a dump.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Yeah, learn more
I
information.
don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Heck yeah, beneficial to us all. Sure, we could head over to the engineer. I thought you said you could keep this boat in good shape. Are you asked to leave my crew and join hers? I don't think we should. Yeah, let's go.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. Well, let's...
Someone to watch her.
Yeah. Yeah, look. Oh, there's 4 more people.
Go back, please.
I guess maybe one of them's that robot. And the other 3 are for the cabin. That makes sense. Groundbreaker. Terraforming is still a young science for humans, and the results have been unpredictable, particularly with the effects of native flora and fauna. I wonder what they use to terraform. Just want to see like a giant ship and a laser. Just laser at the planet. That's all I want. We'll pop back up at the end of combat, but not in supernova difficulty.
Just checking your ship's... Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Just wait for everything to load in. Alright, sir. What can you do? I don't get why they gave me people. Do you all do the same thing? Alright, so you guys all have like a general. Wait, what gun do you have? I don't get why they gave me 2 people that are... Can I look at your stats? Well, how do I use this thing? I guess I can just make them whatever. 86. Intimidation. Ability is trick shot. Hack. Guess I'll just do that for you. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Ah! Okay. I don't want you to have a sawed off. $51. 32 times 3. 28. $49. Eh. What did I give her? Oh, the super shotgun. 24 times 8. Wait, what's the knockdown? Knockback. Long gun. Huh. Okay. Empty man, located security terminal. Yeah, let's go help her out real quick. Something all the way down here for me? Oh, ooh, what is that? What's that ring do? You can insert it with a gemstone.
That's not the point.
Actually, what mode's he set on? Mixed, medium. It's only £5. I don't believe that.
This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get two with me again, you little backbait rat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this.
Who are you people? Can I talk to any of you?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Are you Han Solo?
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Heard your sigh. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And there's your resolve your difficulty with an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
What is toss ball?
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans? Sounds like you better off on your own. You're just lucky you're not serving as a sentence.
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yes. That's me, Captain of the Unrobot. Technically the previous Captain Dinosaur.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never cut your name.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
What?
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process.
We move cargo 16 hours a day and half of us there before
Okay, bunch of stuff.
Hey,
Steve Door. Steve Door. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Stador? So they're a bunch of nobodies. That's what I got from it. Sell a bunch of my stuff. It's all my health stuff. And sell all you.
Identification, please.
My name is Disturbed. It's my first time here.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded and
Ah.
as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Thank you.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Any idea where my ship was?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great. I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Wait.
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated.
Can I steal something from
Or
him?
anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for them.
Fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
What can you tell me about?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
I'm glad it terrifies them, the bastards. Keep pushing them.
You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that. It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that,
Yes, they would.
would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway. Sure thing. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Are you pulling my leg? You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. It goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
The board runs most systems, don't they? How does Groundbreaker fit into this? So you actually...
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters, and seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to help. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
I'm looking for... No, I don't think we're made independent operator in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know. All right. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Wow, this
Seeing
man
you.
had some words to say. So there's actually going to be fighting here? They don't care if I walk in with my guns? They're not going to check them or anything? Who are all you people?
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
What about bounties?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers. Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
Wait, so how was he flying? I thought everything was done by computers.
Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes. McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves.
What a man.
But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them 2 officers he wounded. Thinking he won't like that one bit. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork. Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks. You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
So it's like working security detail.
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious.
Oh, the other person was
I would
really
have
talkative.
no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Whoa, alright, just Try to make conversation.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved. We're the security force here on Groundbreaker.
Mardet?
Started back before the crossing, you know.
Why Mardet?
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Oh, alright. Do you have anything to say?
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? This is the security desk, ma'am. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore. I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well,
Why are you telling me this?
folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Heck yeah.
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not... We just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sanita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Oh, we're friends, right? Lee, do me a favor. I'll give you one. Wow.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff.
You just met me. What are you doing? How'd you get in?
Move along.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
It's a wasteland. You were here.
Alright, well, we'll figure out all that information next time. See you guys later.